Hello everyone, today I'm gonna do something fairly new to me and my channel, which is doing a video review of dramas. Today's drama is called My First Love or Longing Heart, which is a fairly recent drama, being that it only released 2 episodes so far. Okay, so about the plot, this drama is about a guy called Kang Shin Woo who time travels to the past to relieve his regrets over what he did not do and make things right. And in Korean dramas, this is usually mean by ruining things a lot and making up for it later on his first love. There are many dramas which have similar plots to this in this season. For reasons unknown to me, I took interest in this drama because it stars Lee Jung-shin, which I found out is a member of CN Blue, which is no wonder why he looks so familiar to me when I look him up. And also So Ji-hoon, pretty much my main reason, because he acted very well in School 2017 and also in Legendary Lucky, also a good drama special. And also Lee Yo-eun, which is a fairly unknown actress to me. I have not really known her, or her presence was not strong enough. About the drama, I'm going to mix in things that I want to say to the older version of Kang Shin-woo into my review. Anyways, this drama has a pretty good prologue. It gave rise to a few questions inside my head. What happened to the 10-year gap? In the 10-year gap, what made Han Ji-soo left suddenly? Does she think of Kang Shin-woo as a friend, or more than that? Because why did she still remember his mother's death anniversary and circle it on her calendar? And yet she rejects his gestures. Why? When he touches on why she left, she got angry that she was curious and worried for her, and even say, think of her as a bad person and move on, forget me, like that. And then, voila, she has a ring. Oh my god. Is she married? Is she engaged? Why she acts as if it's a fake ring? Why I mention fake ring is that she does not look at the ring fondly or anything. She just look at it. It's like it's for show off. So, and then another question that popped up was why when he ended up time slipping to the past, she died at that same moment because of an accident. Coincidence? I think not. There must be something. I hope this gets answered. These questions are in kinda chronology, so reaching here, the viewers and me should already know that she actually liked him back when they were younger. But still, why did she want to avoid him now? Now, this next question isn't really about the plot, it's about the setting of the drama. How the heck did he brought over his teaching license to the past? He's a math teacher. How? What? Like, they only care about making him able to teach in the school. Like, okay lah, I accept it. Drama. They just want to make things happen without even actually explaining why. Okay, moving on to some points which I was uncomfortable with and sometimes frustrated at. But usually some of them, the end result is good, and some of them, yeah, well, I'm gonna talk about it. First, she being a transfer student into the class the older version was teaching. Coincidence. And then she goes like, teacher, I don't have a textbook. Then he goes, go borrow from Kang Shin-woo. I don't have a gym clothes. Go borrow from Kang Shin-woo. I'm like, dude, calm down. I know you want to play Cupid and all, but then this is plain forcing it. I'm like, okay. And then there was another scene where they're having a sports day in the school. Then he goes like, okay, we still don't have participants for the 3-leg race. Does anyone want to join? Please raise your hand. And then some students will be like, okay, I don't see any hands, so I'm gonna choose my own self. Okay, today is the 12th of January, so 12th of January, I don't know. Today is the 12th, So I'm gonna choose number 1 from the male and number 10 from the female, which is Kang Shin Woo and Han Ji Soo, of course. I'm like, okay, dude, I'm just gonna accept it from here on out. Like, you forcing them into this, okay, whatever. But then still, there was another guy who pointed out, teacher, what relation is there between today being 12 and number 1 and number 10? Like, just shut up. Is all he said. Okay, I'm shutting up. Okay, so another thing that I'm uncomfortable with, which really frustrates me, is that he came to the past to make things right, which of course explaining things. Well, I kinda expected this, but then he ruined the original timeline. Dude, you just came from the future. You know everything that happened. You know every single thing that happened. How you met, how you fell in love, how she fell in love, how the things happened, all that shit. And yet you went and changed the past? I'm like, dude, are you here to make your future bleaker, or are you here to make your future brighter? I'm like, I think you're more on the former than the later. First, in the original timeline, it was how they were both late. I mean, like, they went on a bus, and then the guy saw the girl sleeping on a window seat. But then he stood next to her, and then he saw that she has a hard time sleeping because of the sunlight, so she covered her eyes from the sunlight. And then they were both late to class, so they went through the back door. She followed him, and then when she tried to climb over the gate, she had a hard time compared to the guy. So he said, "Do you need a help?" Then there was this very swoony romantic scene where she catches her, and then there was a slow motion, blah blah blah, so pretty. I mean, like, the scene was so beautiful, and they fell in. I mean, like, it's the start of a budding crush, a budding romance. Right? It was supposed to be that. It was supposed to be that, and he took it away by talking to him and said, like, why are you late? Why are you lying? Why are you using our mother's name? Why are you doing this? Okay, go to detention. Teacher! Blah, blah, blah. After that, the same thing happened. The girl came out, had a hard time, like, do you need help? And like, the same thing again. But this time it's not his younger self, it's his older self doing it. And so the girl started having a budding crush on the teacher. I try to relax. I don't know. This guy keeps on being so obsessed with this girl. I'm like, dude, she is not your first love. She looks like your first love, but she is not your first love. Because I define your first love as a 28-year-old which you just met not even a week ago before you time slip. That is your first love. That the person that you met is your younger self's first love, not yours. So don't care for her. Don't think about her. Don't think of her as your first love. Don't treat her so closely, so caringly, that you ruin your younger self's chances at falling in love. I mean, like, at dating her because of you. When you're supposed to be Cupid for them, not being the main lead. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that's what that guy did. Like, and then when he found out that she actually loved him, God, this boy is so tense. When he found out that she actually loved him back then, he then called her. Then, like, no, the girl called her, and then he was like, hey, blah 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 blah. And when he ended the call with, because the girl was wondering who was the one in the bus with her. She thought she asked the younger self whether whether he knew about it. He's like, no, not me, I don't know. And then when it's actually the younger self. So but then he ended the call, the call just now. He ended the call was like, okay, tomorrow don't sleep until you miss your pit stop, okay? Blah 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 blah. Like the girl was like, is it him? Is it him? And boom, the budding romance became a huge crush. And then they had that sports day and all that, and even though Kang Shin-woo got close to her, I mean, like, there are moments where she's like, this guy's really nice, right? Blah, and then all that stuff. And then the older self saw that she was hurt. Like, she got so worried, he ran over and then blah blah blah, and then like got angry with him. Why did you not see blah blah blah? And then she took her to the nurse office and then care for her for the leg, massage her leg, and it's like, I mean, like, the younger self have been trying so hard in his own ways to try to get to know the girl, try to get close to the girl, try to make her like him and all that, by trying to have a same interest, which failed, by trying to send her a friend request through a messenger app or something like that, and fail. I mean, like, that dude, that younger self is having a hard time, and just because of the older self coming in and ruining everything. So I think that's pretty much all about this drama currently in episode 1 and episode 2. I mean, that's all there is. There's one question I've been wondering, is how they're gonna end up I mean, like, in conclusion of everything, how are they going to end up finishing it to back to 2017? Is he, because if we go to the future, if that older self went back to the future that he already changed, how would he make up about the 10 years of lost time that he does not even remember? Will his memory get retrieved to him and all that, blah blah blah, or will he have to end up acting like he know everything that happened in 10 years? Or maybe diary, I don't know. Anyways, so one of the points that I want to mention with her, dude, you came from 2017. You came from 2017. Your number does not exist yet. Please realize that that is the reason why your phone signal is not working. Please get a new SIM card or something. And another thing, they went and celebrate and buy food, and then the guy was like, nah, my wallet. Then the person like, not accepted. No, not accepted. Dude, I said just now already, didn't I? You came for 2017. Your card does not even work because you don't have a bank account yet. You are not registered for a bank account yet. The bank does not even know you exist. So you just like, I'm sorry, can we do bank transfer? Empty promises, which I hope you, dude, will find out about. Okay, I'm fairly interested in seeing whether the guy who had his love came quite easy. It's just that he students to know that it was mutual, that they both love each other, turning into a guy who actually fights for his love rather than just, oh, I love somebody else. Hearing that from somebody else confessing to her, and then she replying that way, and then he thinking that he already is losing because she already likes someone else. Rather than someone like that, I hope there is a change in character rather than like a new different self coming out from him. Character development. I love character development. I love seeing something new in a character. That's why I want to see this. I want to see this story to the end. I want to see what would change on him. How would he actually go beyond his normal self? How would he surpass what his older self once did? So that is one of the key points and one of the things I'm really interested to know. Also, I want to know also, how does fate actually play a role in this story? How does it work? Because the fact that both of them kinda died at the same time, and that even though he blocks that original timelines meeting, they eventually still meet, and he still got in awe of her and still fell in love with her. So I'm wondering, what is the role of fate in this? Does it play a bigger role rather than just doing this coincidental stuff? And of course, I want to see more of So Ji-hoon because I'm a big fan. And I think that's all for today. For this drama, that's all I have. Just 2 episodes anyway, there's not much I can say. But then, even though it seems like I'm a bit negative, I don't know whether people will see all the way to this part, but then I myself am pretty pessimistic about something. So in my way, that is my way of not building my expectation of the things to come, so that I'll be more in shock, more in awe, more in excited for what's going to happen. Because if I think too much, if I expect too much, then it will dull the viewing experience. So that's what I do. I was like, come on, you can do better than this, you can do better than this. Those kind of feelings. I wanted to say to let you all go to search YouTube for teasers, trailers, the soundtracks. Usually the soundtracks of Korean dramas show the story, really show the story. I mean, like, but then on second thought, when I actually watch the teasers themselves, the songs themselves, I am spoiled. It's a big spoiler, man. It's truly big spoiler, because at this point in the episode 1 and 2, you don't really know where the story is gonna end. So it's like, there's a lot of variables. Then the moment you see the songs and the trailers, you kind of already know, oh, it's gonna end up like that for sure. There is some way that it's gonna end up that way, and then you can somehow predict. For me, I can predict the way the story can go. So don't go for that one. Just go for the first episode. Take 1 hour out of your time to just try. 30 minutes. 30 minutes is okay, I guess. To just watch the first episode and then to see whether it's good for you or not. Because I think the first episode is enough to get a feel of everything. So I think I have already said that just now, but then seriously, watch the first episode to actually judge for yourself how good this drama is, or how bad this drama is, or how normal this drama is. And yeah, anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy my review of the drama Longing Heart, and also known as My First Love. And it's a good drama, so have a look, really have a look at the first episode. I hope the first episode defines most of what is gonna happen in the future, whether you're gonna like it or not, whether you're gonna hate it or not. This drama is really more about the first episode. If you can last the first episode, you think it's good, then it should be better, going to go better moving forward. So goodbye and thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, but just thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hope to see you in another review.